Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights, and one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask. What is it? Let us go and make our visit. In the room the women come and go, talking of Michelangelo. Or is it Michelangelo? Michelangelo. The yellow fog that rubs its back upon the window panes. The yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes. Licked its tongue into the corners of the evening. Lingered upon the pools that stand in drains. Let fall upon its back the soot that falls from chimneys. Slipped by the terrace, made a sudden leap, and seeing that it was a soft October night, curled once about the house and fell asleep. I, Soviet, the poem reader, holy smokes, I can't even be articulate. Gentlemen, welcome back to my daily sparring match of my tongue. I'm trying to speak. I'm trying to network. I'm trying to have fun. But in return, I've become a fag. Yesterday. Look. I'm extremely frustrated still, and I'm still really horny. Yesterday, I go shopping at the grocery store. Because I now cook. I don't cook. I kind of cook. I now cook. I'm such a big boy now. I now cook. Yes. No. Yes, I cook now. Believe it or not, I now cook. And, well, to be fair, I'm just making sandwiches and soft tacos. But look, I started cooking. I started searing the chicken and cooking the ground beef. That's a big step for me in the right direction, because I just used to do Chipotle or Taco Bell every single day. Now baby steps. And so while I was picking out my ground beef and my milk for my oats, I see a girl. I'm like, ooh, oh shucks. And this girl, she's my height. I stand at a staggering, intimidating, respectful, dictating 5'9.5", but when I'm in shoes I'm 5'10", okay? So I like to tell girls I'm 5'10", and this girl was my height, and I like my ideal height is from like 5'4" to 5'7". That's my ideal height. Why, you may ask? It's because then I got more hips to bite, I got more thighs to kiss. It's beautiful. I love it. More surface area to dominate. More square footage, square inches to conquer. It's beautiful. And this girl's my height, so I'm a bit like, I don't know. I don't know if I can conquer that, but she's swallow. She's got jorts on, jean shorts. And oh man, life is good. So she was in the yogurt section, and I'm like, this is easy. I can come up to her with from a stance of assistance. I require assistance because I'm dumb and I'm just starting to cook. And as I go to approach, not approach, but I was just kind of driving by with the cart, and I looked the yogurt way, but she was there, and I looked on her finger because I knew she was a little bit older. She's not like in her she's not 20 or 19. She's a little bit older, like 23, 24, 25, 26. And I see she had a ring on, and I looked away right away. And I didn't check if it was the Okay, look. You're gonna laugh. I didn't check if the ring is on the ring finger or the gold or her fudge or her middle finger. All I saw was that her hand was on the cart and that there was a golden ring, and it was either on the middle finger or the ring finger. But I didn't want to get caught looking. I don't want to get caught looking because then I get super uncomfortable. Look. I like to think I'm a gentleman. I like to think I'm a gentleman in that I don't make women uncomfortable. So if she sees me checking her out and staring at her fingers, that's going to make her uncomfortable, which makes me uncomfortable. So I'm like, no. I just looked, I saw a golden finger, I'm like, okay, bail, we got it, abort, mayday, squawk 7700, we got to abort. So I aborted. I go to the frozen vegetables, because I don't do my own vegetables yet. Oh, you know what, I do cut tomatoes and onions, but frozen vegetables, I like to steam them up, because they give you a bag and you can just steam them up. And then she comes walking along. I'm like, okay, dude, this is perfect, because I also need help with vegetables. I know a meal needs 3 things: protein, carbs, and greens. So I was gonna tell her, hey, I can't cook. I was thrown into the abyss, and I now have to learn how to cook myself. And that way, you know, she can see that I'm not a total pimp, not a total gangsta. That I'm a friendly guy, a friendly, charismatic, articulate, of course, that I can be talked to. That women don't fear me. That actually women tend to me. So, as I was gonna do that, you know what? One thing I'm learning with women, one thing I'm learning, not even with women, one thing I'm learning with life, one thing that I'm learning with life is that life gives you opportunities constantly. Seriously. Okay, not constantly, but often. But there's one caveat. Dude, I've never used that word. Hold on. I just tapped myself on the back. Caveat. That's insane. There's one caveat to these opportunities that life gives you. You have to act on them instantly. You cannot wait. There's no opportunities. Luck and opportunities, I think, go hand in hand. Luck comes when preparation meets hard work. And opportunity, it's a window of time. You've got to act on it. And with girls, girls, they know. I think that they have a sixth sense. They can sense when a guy is breathing down her neck. They can sense when a guy is looking for a way to approach her. They can sense that. I strongly believe that. And the best time to approach a girl is the first time she senses that. AKA the first time you see an approachable window. Like at that yogurt aisle. I could have easily approached her right there. Hey, and I've been thinking about it. There's several ways to approach her. You can do a little long game, like an alley-oop, or you could go for a dunk right away. A dunk would be, hey, my biggest problem with this girl, as we go, this is 9 minutes already and I haven't said anything. My biggest problem with girls is not the talking itself, it's the breaking the initial ice, the surface ice, as in, hi, excuse me. I must have said it over 100 times yesterday because I was so frustrated. For me, it's hard to get the girl's attention. What I like to do is to approach her from her 11 o'clock or her 2 o'clock. Like at a 45-degree angle. And that way she sees me and I just, hi, excuse me. But if I'm behind her or I'm trying to get her attention, hi, excuse me, I hate that. With guys, I'm just like, hey, boss. Hey, boss. That's it. I use my lower natural my natural low tone voice. Hey boss. Hey boss. Hey hey boss. That's it. With girls, you can't do that. You can't startle them. So you gotta be, hi, excuse me? Hi, excuse me. And when I am pressuring myself to approach a girl, my tone of voice, I'm losing it. Dude, you know what? In a way, I think I'm too hard on myself, but in a way, pressure is made under diamonds. Not I know a buff for that, but whatever, dorks. Diamonds are made under pressure. So yes. Long story short, we're both checking out, and she's in another lane. And as I'm done checking out, as I am done checking out, I put my food into my cart, and I start pushing it, and she crosses me, and she looks at me. I'm like, holy smokes! But I can't talk to her right there because people, that's traffic. People are moving. That's a high area of traffic. So we're both going to the exit, and I'm like, okay, at the exit, I'm gonna say hi, excuse me. So at the exit, I'm like, hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me? Hi? She doesn't hear me because there's cars. And so I follow her for like 4 feet, but I'm like, absolutely not. I cannot follow a girl. I hate that. Approaching a girl from behind, I myself am uncomfortable. I hate that. So I'm like, no. We're gonna bail. But why I didn't hurt myself that day is because I actually attempted to talk to her. I said, hi, excuse me. And that's my biggest problem, is not talking to the girl or trying to get her number. That's not a problem for me. Problem for me is to get her attention. Hi, excuse me, hi. Because I'm just used to low tone. Hey, boss. Hey boss. And that's it. I'm not used to, hi, excuse me. She's my height. She's a tree that I would like to climb. I would like to climb that tree. And we did exchange eye contact a few times, which is, it's horrible. No. It's fantastic, because that means she's interested. She's not fighting for her life and trying to see where I'm at. No. She's interested. But me being a fag, I didn't approach. I waited until the last moment. And life gives you these opportunities. Also, the reason why I'm so hard on myself is because these attractive girls, if the girl's attractive and is approachable, I might get like two chances a month. I look at these opportunities as they are so scarce. And that's quite, I gotta say, that's quite infuriating. For me to only have 2 chances a month to shoot a shot at a girl is infuriating. What is going on with women? Seriously. I go to gyms all the time. I go to... Where do I go? I drive trucks 60 hours a week, and outside of that, I fly planes. So no, I don't really expose myself to the climates where girls... Well, I do go to the waterfront. So, dude, that's me knocking on the table because I'm pissed. All I want, I don't care if I get the girl's number or not. All I want is a chance. And yesterday I had that chance, and I guess at the very end I did take that chance, but girls have so much more respect for you when they sense you for the first time and you approach her. Like at that yogurt aisle, I shouldn't have looked at her rings. I shouldn't. What I should have done was, hi, excuse me. I get her attention, and then I can look at the ring. Dude, assert a little bit of dominance. Approach the girl, hi, excuse me. I get her attention. I don't need to rush this. I'm okay. I look at her, and then I can look at the fingers, and then I can look back at her. That way she knows my intentions. Oh, she's got a ring finger. I'm like, oh, she has a ring finger. She has a ring. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Oh, she has a ring on her ring finger. Okay, so I look at her. I'm like, oh, I see you're married. Sorry. You have a good day. That's it. That's good. Or I look down and she doesn't have a finger, and I look back at her and I'm like, hey, So look. This is the dunk. This is my dunk. Hey, you're gonna have to forgive me. And I put my hands together like I'm praying. You're gonna have to forgive me. And I do a little pause, and she starts getting worried. And then I'm like, hey, you can't dress like this. You know, and I go back to my lower tone, and she's like, and she starts getting scared. And I'm like, you can't dress like this and not expect a compliment from me. And that's when I start smiling. And she feels relieved. She's like, oh, this idiot just took me for a roller coaster of emotions. And then that's when I slip in the compliment. And then depending on the way she reacts to the compliment, I can easily slip in the number. Or I could go a little bit of a longer game and set myself for an alley-oop. As in, hey, you're very attractive. You seem like you take care of yourself. Can you help me out with this diet thing? I'm dying. I just eat Chipotle. Can you help me out? I've been thrown into the abyss. And that's it. Just a little bit of background, a little bit of assistance, and then let her do the talking. That's it. It was beautiful because she crossed me at the yogurt and at the frickin' frozen vegetables. Do you see how much I beat myself up? Do you see how beat I self much up? To the point where I'm reading poetry. I'm commentating this. 17 minutes of me complaining like a little girl. Anyways, when I walk, mountains turn away. When I walk, flowers blossom. When I walk, the earth shakes. But then when there's a woman in the vicinity, all of that confidence just goes out the window. Why? I've noticed. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Anytime I see a girl, I need to get my confidence up. And one of the most confident people I know is Trump. Donald J. Trump. And so I was thinking of incorporating one of his dances. You know his dance? Like that? I'm thinking of incorporating that before every approach. That way I get his aura. I get his confidence. So, yeah, I've been thinking of doing that. Also, I've been practicing. Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me. See, I can't. It's not natural for me. Okay, look. The girl's right there, 4 feet away from me. Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Excuse me, hi. Hi. Hi, excuse me. Look, if she looks at me, I'll be like, hi, excuse me. And I go lower tone. But if I'm behind her, I can't go lower tone because then she's scared. Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Excuse me, hi. I get a lot of is it inspiration from actors. I like to watch actors when they are not performing. Yes, they are performing. When it's a shoot, when they're trying to get the position, and there's a lot of pressure on them, and they just perform. For example, Robin Williams. The dude did like an 18-minute improv performance for a scene. No. Yeah, for a scene. For a movie, he's trying to get casted in. For a movie, his agent set him up for. What is that called? I can't remember. But yeah, those guys are under a lot of pressure and they have to act. So I can't act out 3 words. Hi, excuse me. Hi, excuse me. There you go. A little friendly. Hi, excuse me. But the thing is, my heart starts beating a little bit faster, and when my heart beats, look, I can't fake a smile. So if my heart's beating, I cannot smile. I seriously can't. If I'm smiling, it's like it's a very uncomfortable forced smile that will make you uncomfortable. Hi, excuse me. I like women a lot. I like women a lot. Oh, also, I think I'm a woman pleaser. I'm a people pleaser. You know what? It's 19 minutes. I have no idea how this went to 20 minutes. I have no idea. Now I only have an hour and a half before I gotta go to work. another 12-hour shift. I was also thinking of rock climbing, because then if the girls are there, usually they're younger and they're fit, and we share the same hobby, the same passion. And also, I'm trying to start kickboxing on Wednesdays. So I'll work out. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm pushing myself too hard. But that's such a pussy way out. I push myself. I was thinking, what are you talking about? You push yourself. What are you missing? What are you missing? Why do you think you're pushing yourself too hard? And I came up with the conclusion. I'm missing 1 date a week and just like one Halo mission. If I do one Halo mission a week, or maybe two, okay, fine, maybe 2 Halo missions a week, and I go on 2 dates a week, then my life is complete. I'm okay. Working 60 hours a week is fine. I'm not pushing myself, because I get a slice of the pie in every pie that I want. Apple, raspberry, watermelon, whatever kind of pie I want, I get a piece of it. If it's rock climbing, if it's kickboxing, if it's working, if it's finances, if it's flying, if it's dating, I want a piece of, even if it's a small piece, I want a piece of the pie, of every pie. And if I'm missing out on one pie, I think that I am working too hard, because I can't incorporate the other pies. So guys, thank you for coming to my tech talk, and thank you for listening to me complain. Thank you. Am I complaining though? I'm reading poems, I'm sharing golden nuggets, and I'm practicing, hi, excuse me, I'm a fool.